Many people can put in long hours and increase their income each year, yet they still feel stuck in the same financial pattern. Spending, saving, and risk-taking habits often repeat because they provide a sense of comfort, even when they result in negative outcomes. These financial habits usually stem from an underlying money blueprint that shapes our decisions before we even begin to plan consciously. This blueprint is formed by consistent messages, emotional reactions, and learned behaviours that operate automatically under pressure. Over time, this leads to unnecessary stress, conflicts at home, and a frustrating belief that hard work doesn't yield meaningful progress. It also limits opportunities since choices made out of fear can appear logical, but ultimately hinder personal development. A person might read financial advice and craft a solid plan on Sunday, only to abandon it by Wednesday due to an unexpected cost. On the other hand, someone might avoid acquiring essential financial skills because early embarrassment makes every small decision feel heavily scrutinized. This video addresses key areas such as beliefs, personal accountability, effective management systems, creating value, and encouraging growth through deliberate actions. Drawing inspiration from Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker, I invite you to subscribe for valuable insights on building effective wealth habits. A money blueprint is a collection of ingrained beliefs and habits that shape decisions about earning, spending, and saving money. Since this blueprint functions unconsciously, individuals frequently find themselves repeating patterns, despite knowing better tools and strategies. Early financial experiences teach people their values around money, influencing feelings of scarcity, comfort with spending, and the perception of who deserves financial resources. These formative lessons evoke emotions that spur actions, leading to outcomes that feel familiar. When a person's money blueprint anticipates failure, they may inadvertently sabotage their progress with impulsive spending or by avoiding financial planning entirely. On the flip side, when the blueprint anticipates success, individuals are more likely to explore options, ask pertinent questions, and develop necessary skills rapidly. Two individuals can earn the same income and face identical bills, yet their blueprints can cause vastly different responses. One person might feel paralysed and postpone decision-making, while another might adopt a straightforward rule and adhere to it without overthinking. The key to change is to clearly identify old patterns and intentionally choose new thoughts aligned with desired outcomes. A productive first step is to articulate the specific belief you aim to replace, then consistently practice it alongside taking one small action that aligns with that new belief. A powerful transformation happens when an individual stops blaming external factors and begins to take responsibility for their financial outcomes. Taking responsibility means reflecting on the choices that led to the current situation and considering which choices can pave the way to a brighter future. This shift in thinking moves from believing that life dictates outcomes to understanding that our actions and continuous learning shape those results. It turns obstacles into valuable feedback, allowing us to view mistakes as opportunities to refine our approach instead of reasons to throw in the towel. A strong commitment is far more impactful than simple wishing, as it fuels consistent actions even when inspiration fades. With a dedicated commitment, individuals make a conscious decision to learn, strategize, and stick to their plans, especially during challenging times. Think of two employees facing the same difficulty. One complains and waits for change, while the other proactively seeks to improve their skills and explore new options. The distinction lies not only in their abilities, but also in their choice to remain accountable while moving steadily toward their goals. For my cedar. This mindset supports the effectiveness of all other strategies, as personal beliefs and responsibility dictate the consistent application of systems. A constructive next step is to formulate a daily responsibility question and commit to answering it with a specific action each day. Achieving financial success is not merely about earning more money, it hinges on effective money management, as unchecked spending typically grows with income increases. Management involves directing every dollar according to clear and simple rules, ensuring that financial decisions remain logical even during emotional challenges. A practical strategy is to allocate funds into specific accounts designated for different purposes: daily spending, long-term savings, entertainment, and charitable contributions, all with well-defined roles. Regularly channeling money into these distinct accounts creates an organised financial system, eliminating the need for daily reassessment of priorities. Monitoring expenses converts uncertainty into understanding, enabling individuals to swiftly identify and eliminate wasteful spending habits. This clarity reduces stress because financial strategies are grounded in concrete numbers and established routines instead of relying solely on willpower. One person may rely on a single account, leading to impulsive spending and eventual shock when faced with low savings and high expenditures revealed in bank statements. Conversely, another person opts for automatic transfers across various categories, making spending limits clear even before critical decisions arise. The key is to start small, choosing simple percentage allocations and reviewing results each month to adapt without feeling overwhelmed by the process. If you find this system beneficial, consider subscribing for more insights on achieving financial clarity step by step. Earning potential can increase dramatically when work emphasizes results instead of just clocking hours. Compensation models that focus on outcomes often include commissions, bonuses, profit sharing, or business ownership, rewarding actual achievements. A crucial principle is to boost your value in the marketplace by solving significant problems that others are willing to pay for. You can enhance your value through four main factors: the demand for particular skills, the number of competitors, the quality of your work, and the volume you can deliver. When your value is perceived as low, your chances for income growth can stagnate, even if your efforts are consistent and intense. As your value increases, new opportunities will surface because employers and clients actively seek proven results and expertise. While one individual may focus on routine hourly tasks, another can progress by acquiring skills in sales or leadership, unlocking performance-based rewards. This distinction highlights why investing in skill development can have a greater impact than merely increasing hours worked, especially once you've established reliability. This understanding fits well into a broader strategy where boosting your earnings becomes more attainable when systematic responsibilities support consistent decisions. A practical starting point is to identify a high-value skill to develop, commit to regular practice, set measurable goals, and seek feedback each week. Personal growth depends on welcoming discomfort, as acquiring new skills and habits often feels awkward before they become instinctive. Staying within your comfort zone results in choices driven by fear instead of ambition, hindering progress despite your best intentions. The central idea is to regularly push beyond your comfort zone, allowing confidence to build through action rather than inaction. This may require contacting a lender, negotiating fees, requesting a raise, or taking time to learn the basics of investing. Discomfort often manifests as procrastination, overthinking, or the desire to gather one more piece of advice before making a decision. Each moment of hesitation keeps you tethered to old habits, as your default mindset preserves familiar routines. One person may delay a simple account setup for months, while another completes it in just 1 hour and moves ahead. The key takeaway is that taking quick, small actions creates momentum, making it easier to tackle subsequent tasks. Commit to one uncomfortable financial task each week. Schedule it, accomplish it, and document what you've learned. Over time, consistent practice helps cultivate a new identity that drives action, even in the face of uncertainty. Financial success stems from your personal blueprint and consistent actions, not just luck or a single trick. To transform your financial results, start by examining your beliefs, taking ownership, and creating simple systems that enhance decision-making. You learned how early messages shape your habits, the importance of accountability in changing behaviour, and how management principles can reduce stress. You also uncovered that aligning your earnings with your values expands your possibilities, and how embracing discomfort can drive personal growth when you choose to move forward anyway. These elements work together to provide stability, ensuring your decisions are grounded in clear principles rather than momentary emotions or outside pressures. Over time, this stability leads to a culture of saving, investing, and giving that aligns with your priorities and supports your long-term goals. Start by identifying one belief to shift, establishing one account system, and practicing one value-driven skill each week. Keep your steps manageable, track your progress monthly, and view mistakes as learning experiences that guide your next actions. A new money identity is formed through consistent practice, and it becomes easier to uphold when your plan is straightforward and visible. If these insights resonate with you and help you make steady progress, consider subscribing for more actionable advice you can implement right away.